All right, now I am.
Oh yeah, there.
All right.
Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going?
Frenzy farm.
Frenzy Farm? Nah, let's go Steamy. Steamy's a good place.
Okay.
Bitch, I look fresh off the runway, bitch. Look like a runway, bitch. Roses are red, valleys are blue, and I think of you. I play with my Wii.
Hi, my name is Gary, and man, do I have a story for you. I know this might seem gross and scary and maybe a little insane. To be honest, it's all three. Strap yourself in because this one still feels crazy for me to talk about.
Victor.
My story begins in high school.
Yeah.
You see,
Okay.
I was a theater kid.
And I forgot that I didn't know you were here. So.
Annoying theater kid. I dreamt of being in the spotlight. I dreamt of seeing my face blown up on billboards. People told me I was and honestly, they're not wrong. So when I graduated high school, I
just found a bunch of slurpfish.
Alright, now I'm gonna find a lightsaber. Got these people here.
Knocked a kid. Yeah, his teammate's on me.
Like I was in an R&B music video. That's when a lady came up to me and passed me a flyer. Professional cuddlers wanted. I rolled my eyes. Yeah, right.
He's right here. Got him.
Nice. Can I have that green tack?
Yeah, go ahead. Right here. Shield. Storm's kind of far, but we'll make it with the thing. Well, we're not gonna make it exactly, but we're gonna be like real close.
Alright, I'm a 100 shield.
Like I was gonna
Same. Okay, that's good.
A professional
Why someone still
Oh, I got an RPG, I think. This is, yo, help me break this.
Is it the kid on me?
There's a kid on you?
I rolled my eyes.
He's somewhere in there.
Hey,
that's an RPG.
Yeah, I want this RPG. I want it.
There he was.
Did he actually finish you? No way.
So bad.
Out of my face.
Get a scar, get a scar. Can you get my reboot?
Yep.
They gave me an emergency button.
You just reboot me and we're dipping.
That would monitor what was happening. With the company, all sessions are recorded. Probably so no one gets cuddled to death.
Kinda don't want to reboot you yet, cause don't know where his teammate is.
Oh, it's fine, Just go reboot me.
Okay, Bob.
Customer was a boomer named John. John was in his 60s, looked like a bag of hamburgers, and had these sad eyes. But
I got a slurpfish for you.
Okay.
Come get your loot. Oh. Right there. Don't rush him. Get his shield. He was AFK.
Okay.
He was AFK.
Okay. Can I just like everything ammo? Can I just get my like ammo? Can I just get ammo?
Yep.
Need ammo.
Yeah, here, get the RPG. We have to get the RPG. What did you just get out of that?
A green tack.
Nice. Okay, get that RPG. Ammo. Okay. So what kind of ammo do you need? I can't give you any AR. That's the thing. I can't give you any AR. I only have AD.
A shotgun and SMG. Shotgun and SMG.
I have all my SMG.
Ooh.
Okay, let's go use the air vent, the big tube.
There was also something a little scary about him. You know when you see a mugshot and you say to yourself, well, obviously they're a murderer. Look at that crazy person. That was John. Only he hadn't had that mugshot yet. I was so nervous. I was about 2 seconds before projectile vomiting all over John. But I laid down next to him, and he held me in his arms. It was like the worst first date ever. He made weird moans, pulled me closer to his chest. I was
Oh wow, this is actually a close zone.
trying not to throw up on his dirty floor, but that's when his cuddles started choking me. Why was he hugging me that tight? Luckily for me, I was saved by the bell. I've never jumped out of bed so fast in my life. I gathered my envelope of money and rushed out without counting it. But holy crap, when I counted it, my jaw hit the floor. From an hour of laying with a weirdo, I landed $400. That's 400. That was a third of my rent. I started trying to get as many clients as possible.
I see people over there, but let's not fight them.
Alright. I have a harpoon. I have a blue harpoon.
Oh, I got him right in front of me. Oh, he's so sweaty. Hit him 100 for a shield.
This for the fish? I got a flip fish from him. I'm 100.
I'm chucking my grenades.
Oh my lord. Is that hit right there?
I think I just hit one. Watch out, RPG. Oh, let's get the hell out of here. Screw them, we'll fight them later.
No. RPG them.
Here, you focus them, so they'll get distracted, and I could just get a quick snipe on them.
Yeah, now they're running.
Hit one again, 100.
This is nice. Push.
No, don't push.
Dang
Let
it.
them get the hell away.
But if I got my harpoon in close enough.
There's no way that's not gonna get it. Nah, don't fight them. Don't fight them. See, because there's kids right here on me. I got tagged so much. Now I'm getting sprayed by them. Help me, Victor.
I'm helping you.
Don't worry about those kids.
I have no more map. Watch out.
Come here.
I'm lasered. I'm done for.
I dare these kids.
Okay.
This kid's standing still. And he's peeking.
I could get one. I could possibly get one.
What? How did that miss?
Oh my god.
I can't.
You're so bad.
Oh, these kids are actually pretty good. One just fell.
There, he's finished now.
Oh, one's dead. I got one. What? How did he pump me? Like one pump from there. It fucking explained to me. How? This game is so fucking bad. Oh my god. Literally, I like shoot him for 136. Like.
There was money. So much money. I could swim in it. I could blow my nose on it. The downside, I mean, minus the ding-a-lings, the company I worked for took a 30% cut on what I made. Maybe I was getting a little greedy, but I decided to quit the company and work on my own.
Wait, what?
I could charge even more, and I wouldn't have to pay. That meant more money to swim in, more money to blow my nose on, and even meant I'd be able to move to the nice side of town. I went on a few cuddle sessions with old clients, and everything was fine. I didn't feel like anyone was going to hurt me or be weird, and I strolled out of the college. And John, the room, you idiot. There's a literal psycho holding you. I laughed and told him we just use our phone for voice monitoring now. Worst lie ever. You know how I mentioned I was an actress before? Yeah, well, that was the moment I realized why I hadn't landed any gigs. I was garbage. My voice was shaking like the San Andreas quake was rocking it. John pulled me so tight, I felt like my lungs were gonna pop out through my mouth. That's when he started talking. Why'd you leave me, Jessica? You have some nerve leaving me, Jessica, he mumbled. What the actual F did he mean? I didn't say anything because, well, I was freaking the hell out. Why won't you answer me, Jessica? He yelled. He started squeezing me so tight I couldn't have answered him even if I wanted to. I started to plan.
No, not Frenzy. Actually, sure, there. Oh, I thought you meant Frenzy.
Should I punch him in the nose? No, that's for sharks. Should I freeze? No, that's for bears. Should I just punch him? No, that doesn't do anything. John got up and threw a book against the wall. That's when I really started tweaking out. He screamed at me to stay where I was, and he walked back towards the door to get something.
I'm about to get that llama. About to drop down on this.
Okay.
I'm dropping on the AR.
I'm gonna protect you, okay? I got a missing jump for the bomb.
Oh my god, this kid.
He has no gun, so it's fine.
I know, but he's just gonna waste all the freaking mags.
He's right here.
My loot.
What? How? What? You twice, and I got it. I hit him 15 times. Oh my god, I'm so bad.
For me? Or him?
For me.
I don't like landing here because there's no reboot bans. So.
God, I hit 15 times for the head.
Hell, I was gonna say
34. 15 times. He didn't die. Hit me twice with the AR and I died.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you an AR.
Everything would be fine. Holy there was no window. I couldn't believe my eyes. Who doesn't have a window in their bathroom? What kind of sick joke from the universe was this? What kind of obituary was that going to be? And was that better or worse than being nailed to the ground? John started.
Damn, I got full shield for you.
I looked around for a weapon.
Oh yeah.
What was I gonna do?
Right there. Right behind you. Oh,
It's your favorite, Jessica, he said.
I'm about to die.
no, you're not. This is dip. Hide in the thing.
I know.
Hide in the haystack. Hide in the haystack.
I could even. It's 3 people! It's literally 3 people!
It's ready up.
It's no, you can't. You have to go back to the lobby.
Oh yeah.
We're doing arena, bro. It's 3 people there. Oh my god. We're not fucking playing arena. We're playing normal duos.
Twirling his mustache and petting a white cat. He ordered me to change into the dress. I did as quickly as I could. Whoever Jessica was, she had the same bad taste in clothes because this dress was straight out of 2007. John started going on and on about how I shouldn't have dared leave him. He asked me if I could still sing our song like I used to.
Where are
No,
we playing
normal
arena?
duos. Fuck no. No,
Oh.
normal.
I didn't have anything to say. John grabbed me and asked why I wasn't answering. I couldn't do that anymore. I was terrified. I was tired of getting called Jessica. I was tired of having weirdos hands on me. I kicked John in the crotch. He fell to his knees and screamed after me as I ran to the door. I I sprinted onto the street, tears in my eyes, makeup all over the place, Britney Spears meltdown dress, flailing in the wind. When I got to my apartment, I felt like my life was crumbling in front of me. And it truly would be humbling. I told the old company to take John off their list of clients because he was dangerous, and they offered me a job. But I realized I couldn't do it anymore. Sure, I met some actual nice people. I got to do some real good for widows and lonely people, but I was emotionally exhausted. I was only going to do safe jobs. I started going to auditions again. I mean, there, I knew I wasn't going to get killed. My confidence, on the other hand, was... From the outside, our family looked perfect. 2 beautiful kids, a rich dad, and a loving mom. But that was just a facade. In reality, my dad was a cruel jerk who forced me to wear makeup because according to him, I looked ugly otherwise. I think he enjoyed treating me like garbage because it made him feel powerful and important. To make things worse, he saw my brother as some kind of perfect angel who couldn't do anything wrong. That's why they often teamed up on me. One time my brother came home with an F on his physics exam and blamed me for it. He said, "My sister was listening to loud music, so I couldn't concentrate and study." I responded, "That's not true at all. You are just making up excuses for being a lazy bum." But my dad took his side and punished me by making me clean my brother's room. Ugh, it was so humiliating. While I picked up his toys from the ground and put them into boxes, he threw other toys onto the ground and said, "Pick it up, sis." The worst part was how helpless I felt because no one came to my defense. I was just a kid after all. I think my mom knew how badly I was treated, but after years of living with my dad, she was too scared to stand up to my dad. One time, I even talked to her in private and said, "Mom, you need to leave Dad. He's a bad person and making you miserable." But my mom started crying and said, "Stop it, you don't understand this." I guess she couldn't admit to herself that she had wasted years of her life being married to an evil jerk. I mean, one day my dad even got arrested. It turned out that he had been dating a chick on the side, but not because he loved her, but because he used her credit card to start his own business. My dad got that poor woman $30,000 in debt without her knowing anything about it. But once she found out, she sued him, and not only did my dad have to pay the money back, he also had to serve a 6-month prison sentence. Those were the best 6 months of my life. Suddenly, it was quiet and peaceful at my home, but when my dad came back, the problem started all over again. On his first day, he accused me of being a bad daughter because I hadn't welcomed him back home. So I screamed, "At least I'm not stealing $30,000 from other people. At least I'm not treating my daughter and wife like garbage." Then I pointed my finger at him
Ayo,
and
bro.
said, "You are a criminal.
Yeah,
You
hello?
exploit other
Okay.
people and don't care if you hurt them. You are absolutely disgusting, and I wish you dropped dead." I wasn't sure how he would react, but then my brother said, "Sister, why don't you tell Dad about your boyfriend?" I froze. How did my brother know I was in a relationship? Well, that's what my dad had waited for. He started screaming and calling me a whore, saying I had brought shame onto our family for losing my V-card at such a young age. I responded, "Yes, I have a boyfriend, but we haven't even kissed each other, so relax." But my dad didn't care and screamed, "Once you're 18, I'm gonna throw you out of this house and onto the streets. I'm ashamed to have you as my daughter." Well, my 18th birthday was still 2 years away, so my dad had plenty of time to make my life hell. He even put a lock on my door, so I had to send him a WhatsApp message if I needed to go to the bathroom. But I knew the way he treated me wasn't right, so I gathered evidence on my smartphone by recording how he terrorized me. Then, after school, I went to the police and showed them video footage of how I was treated. When they saw that I wasn't allowed to go to the toilet without my dad's permission, they decided to take my dad into custody. And when he got trialed the next week, the judge called him a monster and sentenced him to 8 months in prison. It felt so good to finally get revenge on my dad. But my mom wasn't happy at all. She said, "How shall we survive without your dad's income?" I responded, "It's not my fault that you married a jerk. Now you have to live with the consequences because I'd rather be poor than live with him for one more day." But we never became poor because my mom broke up with my dad after she found a new boyfriend who treated her with more respect. But it was too late, because my brother had already become just like my dad. One time I came home while he was making out with his girlfriend on the kitchen table. The girl was half naked and said, "Oh my God, this is so embarrassing." She tried to stand up, but my brother said, "I don't want to stop."
and then he continued kissing her. I said, "That's not how you treat a girl. If she wants to stop, you have to let her go." That's when my brother stood up and came over to me. He pushed me against the wall and said, "You don't tell me what to do. Better be careful before I'll slap that arrogance out of your face." That's when his girlfriend...
Hello?
Yeah, hello? I'm still loading.
I know, same. It just says I got XP.
I know.
"Let her go. She didn't do anything." My brother got seriously angry, turned around and screamed, "Shut up." Then he pushed her back more and more. I really thought he was going to hurt her, so I jumped on his back and screamed, "Leave her alone." But he just took my hand and twisted it so hard that I started screaming out of pain. He said, "You cry like a little girl." And that's when I had enough and bit right into his neck. What happened next is too graphic and violent to show on YouTube, but my brother had to go to the hospital because I had bitten through some important vein, and he almost died of blood loss. The next day I moved out. I had enough of men like my brother and dad. I swore to myself I would never date a guy again. They were all the same anyway. Instead, I went to college and tried to focus on my studies. But as luck had it, my professor gave me a boy as a project partner. His name was David. He was so full of himself. He said, "Okay, I'm gonna lead this project and you will follow my orders." I wanted to tell him to F off, but he was so confident and smart that I only responded, "Okay." However, he was never satisfied with my work, and he even called me a lazy turtle. But I liked it. The angrier he got at me, the more I wanted to rip his shirt off and kiss him. Gosh, I'd never been so attracted to a guy, so I always dressed up when we met. I said, "So, do you have any plans for the weekend?" while fluttering my eyes at him. He responded,
Oh my god, Victor, I'm still on the loading screen.
And I will take her
Me
out on a
too.
date. I blushed and felt like such an idiot. When I got home, I immediately found out who his girlfriend was. She had many photos of her and David on Instagram, and they were such a cute couple. I should have felt happy for them, but I was so in love with David that my heart was aching. But one time, his girlfriend came by to give David a folder. And when she saw me wearing a short summer dress and lots of makeup, she immediately knew what I was up to. She said, "So, you are my boyfriend's project partner?" I responded, "Yeah, I am." She leaned over the table and said, "Do you always dress like this?" I blushed, but didn't respond. Then David said, "Don't worry, she always dresses like a hoe." I knew he only wanted to ease the tension, but his girlfriend got angry and said, "Stop defending her. Don't you see that she's trying to seduce you?" David responded, "I know what she's trying to do, but I already told her I'm not interested in dating her because I have a girlfriend." Now I blushed even heavier. This was so embarrassing.
Oh my god,
His
we're still on the
girlfriend said to
loading
me,
screen?
"You tried to
Yeah.
seduce my boyfriend even though you know he's in a
Just
relationship
leave.
with me?
Just leave this
Shame
match.
on you.
I can't leave it.
From now on, you won't
Oh
meet up
my
with her
lord.
again." He responded, "I'm sorry, but she is my project partner, so I can't stop working
Just
with her."
restart your Fortnite.
Suddenly,
I'm
she
restarting mine.
screamed, "If you don't get away from that